Hi guys, welcome back to another flow. So we are gonna do a plank inspired sequence today, and really that's gonna be the physical part of this practice. The energetic layer of this practice is really going to be all about energizing and therefore releasing and opening through our second and third chakras. So our sacral and our solar plexus chakras. So our second sacral chakra is all about holding on to fear. We're going to get into this a little bit more in just a second as we ground in, but second chakra all about holding on to fear, having a hard time moving forward through all the things we want to achieve because of that, feeling like we're stuck in this energy. And that third, our solar plexus, is all about really the enjoyment of life, being able to move through that fear and take action towards everything we want to achieve in this beautiful life of ours. So that is what energetically we're going to be working through today as we fire up, again, all things a plank inspired, very much a core focused sequence. Power sequence. We're gonna get sweaty, we're gonna get in here, we're gonna release, we're gonna feel good. This is really just a beautiful practice for anyone to dive into at any time. I would say it's more of an intermediate / advanced level practice, so keeping that in mind. And we're gonna do it. Let's move, let's do it, guys. So let's come into a wide leg child's pose as we start to tap in here. Big toes together, knees wide. We're gonna slide the arms out long, melt the forehead down. And just allowing yourself to come in. Feeling the body connected to the mat, tapping into every single part of your body, touching, connecting to the mat right now. From the finger pads, perhaps the knuckle pads, palms, forearms, maybe the elbows, forehead, knees, shins, feet, all the way to the nail beds on the toes. Recognizing where we're at right now, how we're feeling, how the breath feels moving through the body. Is it slow? Is it fast? Is your breath deep? Is your breath shallow? No right or wrong answers, just allowing yourself to do a little check-in with your mind, your body, your heart space, and see where we're at right now and what way we may need to honor throughout this practice to get everything out of this practice we need. From here, we are just going to start to deepen that breath. So inhaling through the nose, filling up those lungs. Nice, big, energizing exhale at the mouth. Let it go. Continuing on a few more of those in your own timing and pace as we start to ground in. And again, the intention of this practice is to energize the space connected to our second and third chakra. Starting with our second chakra, our sacral chakra. This chakra all about fear. Fear of letting go of the things we no longer need, the things that may be keeping us stuck in a place we want to move forward from. So connecting with that right now for yourself, tapping into anything that you may be holding on to, whatever fear you may have of moving through the things we are working so hard to achieve, and what is keeping you stuck from all the things you want. Whether that is fear you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, you're not, XYZ enough. Tapping into what that may be for you. With the intention of gently releasing whatever came to mind for you. Using this practice to energize that space, to strengthen, to engage, to fire up, and to gently release by the end of this practice. So starting with some strength, guys. From here, we are just going to gently lift the forehead off from the mat if you have it on. If not, that's okay. Shifting the gaze between the thumbs and gently sliding those fingertips towards the front of your mat, getting this nice expansion through the front of your body. Deepest variation here would be to have the chest and the chin drop all the way down. I'm not doing it for the sake of my mic, and you don't need to do it either. So depending on what feels good for you, or if it does, great. Honor you and how much depth you want to create in this front body, little back bend. I really shouldn't say little, it's pretty decent back bend, especially early on in practice. But we're gonna take a nice big breath here. Inhale, filling up. Nice big exhale out the mouth, let it go. Starting it to ground down through the palms, walking palms back towards you, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck the toes, a few cat-cows to start us off. As we inhale here, chest lifts, we arch the spine. Exhale, press it out, we round. Inhale, we arch. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we arch. Nice big exhale, round it out. From here, flat back, neutral spine. Next inhale, right arm reaches high. As we exhale, thread the right arm through, drop right side of the head down to the mat. Option to stay here, or slide the left hand out long. Option to even tent out through the left fingertip. So nice big stretch through, right between the shoulder blades, that upper back space mostly here. Mid back a little bit as well. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, we're gonna slide left palm underneath the left shoulders. If you've extended, reach the right arm high, drop right palm underneath right shoulder, swap it out opposite side. Inhale, left arm extends. Option to shift the gaze with the fingertips or just keep it down. And then exhale, thread it through. Option to keep right palm as is or slide it out long. Option to tent out fingertips here as well. Dropping left side of the head down. I apologize if we're a little muffled for a moment. Inhale here. Exhale, we unravel. Little shift side to side, opening up through everything connected to that external rotation of the hip, glutes, side body. Awesome, awesome. Coming back through center. And for the sake of a quicker practice, we're gonna fire things up pretty quickly. If you ever need more of a warm-up, I do our best to come into a warm-up depending on our timing here. But if you ever need a little bit more of a warm-up, you know, perhaps through the wrists, through the shoulders, through the core, anything you may need here, the hips even, feel free to pause the video, take what you need, and meet us back in when you are ready to fire up some core strength. So on our next inhale, we are just gonna press out through the wrist, protract those shoulders off to the side, almost feel like we're creating a mountain versus a valley between the shoulder blades here. Belly button pulls into the spine. Inhale here. As we exhale, knees come to a hover. Next, inhale, press back, deep, deep bend, chest pulling back towards thighs. Inhale, we come back to this bear stance. Exhale, knees drop. We're gonna do that a few more times. Inhale, knees hover. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, shoot forward. Exhale, knees drop. Two more. Inhale, knees lift. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, shoot forward. Exhale, knees drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back. Inhale, shoot forward. Exhale, knees drop, a little shift side to side. That is going to be a staple that is going to continue to live with us throughout our practice today. So from here, toes are tucked. We're going to straighten out through legs, press it back. Downward facing dog. Take a minute here to find some stillness. Connecting back into breath, back into body. Nice big lift down through the whole entire posterior chain from heels to glutes up through the spine, the shoulders. From here, feel free to stay in the stillness, or if you'd like to find a little movement, maybe a little walk out, maybe a little shake or nod of the head, yes, no. Whatever you need, feel free to find some playful movement that maybe just feels really good for you. Maybe lift up onto the toes, maybe drop back down, take a few more moments to find what you need. Eventually meeting back in our stillness here in our down dog. From here, next inhale, we sweep the right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through the hip, right heel, pulling in towards right glute, right knee pulling up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to take a few hip circles here, moving one way, back the other way. Re-extend, square the hips to the mat, point the toe, drop it right down, opposite side. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through the hip. Take a few hip circles here. Rolling out that hip joint one way, back the other way. Re-extend the legs, square the hips, point the toe, drop left toes down. Next, inhale, shift the gaze towards the front of the mat. Exhale, bend the knee, step, jump, hop, float, play, handstand, all the way up to the top of your mat, however you choose to get there. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Fingertips can drop to the floor, the feet, or the shins. Exhale, drop it down, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise all the way up through standing. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through center, swan dive, forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, palms drop, step or hop back to your high plank, your vinyasa up choice, hover, up dog, cobra, sphinx, whatever feels best. Tuck the toes, fly it back, down dog. 2 more rounds of sun style A. And that's okay if your timing is a little bit different than mine. Honor you. Inhale, shift the gaze towards the front of the mat. Exhale, bend the knee, step, jump, hop, float up to those fingertips. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise, pretty quick pace today. Exhale, hands through heart center, drop it all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back to your high plank. A little nudge forward, your vinyasa, up dog, sphinx, cobra, baby cobra, whatever you need. Press it back, down dog, 1 more. Inhale, shift the gaze towards the front of the mat. Exhale, bend the knee, step, jump, hop, up to those fingertips. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through center, swan dive, forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back, high plank, little nudge forward. Your vinyasa of choice, up dog. Tuck the toes, fly it back, downward facing dog. And we move right on through our main sequence already. So inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, big swivel open to the outer edge of the left foot. Big step off to the left side with the right foot. Wild thing, hello. Inhale here. Exhale. From here, we're just gonna step the right foot right in front of the left. So outer edge of left foot, inner edge of right, reaching right fingertips towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, hips drop. Right palm facing up, right fingertips extend towards the back of your mat, taking a little flow here. Inhale, fingertips reach all the way towards the front of the mat this time. Exhale, hips drop, extend. 1 more. Inhale, hips pull high, lots of strength through the obliques here. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, hips pull high. Coming back to your high plank, wrists under shoulders, feet hip distance apart. Taking 10 wrist rocks here for 10. And 9, and 8, and 7, whoo, and 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, And 1, from here, coming back, dropping down to elbows here. Inhale, low plank. Exhale, inching those feet into our dolphin pose, pressing out through the elbows, through the shoulders, so we're not just dumping the weight into the head and neck. Take an inhale here, good. Exhale, we walk it back to our low plank, shoulders in line with hips. Inhale. Exhale, palm by palm, we press high to our high plank. And we bring it back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here, filling up. Exhale here. That fun little warm-up sequence, we're pulling in between sides here. So as we inhale, shoot forward, high plank. Exhale down to table. Ooh, feels good. Take a moment off those shoulders and off of the core. From here, you probably know where we're headed. We're gonna take an inhale, knees hover. Exhale, deep bend, chest pulling back towards thighs. Heels are lifted off the mat. Inhale, shoot forward. Exhale, drop. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, shoot forward. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back. Inhale, shoot forward. Exhale, drop, then you take a moment, a little shift side to side. Option here to find what you need for the wrists. Fingertips can point in towards each other. Maybe a little shift side to side. If this is too deep, feel free to inch the knees in a bit more. And then the fingertips can point back. Again, just a little moment here, a little pause to love on those wrists as we move through that same sequence on the left side. And then we're already gonna start to dial it back. All right. And we will do just that. So fingertips pointing forward, tuck the toes, fly it back, downward facing dog. My goodness, I couldn't get those words out of my mouth for a moment. Downward facing dog, we're back. Next inhale, sweep the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Big open wild thing. Swivel to outer edge of right foot. Left foot steps behind. Press the hips high. Left fingertips reaching towards the front of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale. That left foot takes a step right in front of the right. So outer edge of right foot, inner edge of left. From here, left fingertips reach towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, left fingertips reach towards the back of your mat, left palm facing up, hips drop. Inhale here. Exhale, hips pull high, left fingertips reach towards the front. Inhale, we drop. 2 more. Exhale, we lift. Super strong here. Inhale, we drop. Exhale, we lift. Coming back through center, wrists under shoulders, feet hip distance apart, taking our 10 wrist rocks for 10 and 9, 8, 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. From here, dropping it down, elbow to elbow, low plank, and then walking it into our dolphin. Take a moment here. If you've lost that connection to the breath, we're finding it again. Inhale, filling up. Nice big exhale out the mouth, let it go. Next inhale, we walk those feet back, shoulders back in line with the hips. Press it one by one back to that high plank, back to our downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Inhaling and exhaling. That last little deep bend sequence we are gonna land in, and then we're going to open. As we take our next breath, inhale, shoot forward. Exhale, we drop down to our table. Take a moment again. Maybe a little love on those wrists. Fingertips can face towards each other. Fingertips can face back towards you. Just a little opportunity here to find what you need. Maybe you sit back in the hips for a moment, back on the heels. Take a little circle out through the wrist by interlacing all 10 fingertips, a few moving one way, a few moving back the other. Maybe a little shake out of the wrist, whatever you need. Again, taking a moment here. Find any option that we just introduced that feels good for you. Find anything else you may need for the wrist. So, moment to explore, little baby extra fire up, and then we're gonna open and expand and kind of bring everything back in. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, pressing out through the shoulders again, creating not that valley, but that mountain between the shoulder blades. Belly button pulls into the spine. Next, exhale, knees hover. Inhale, shoot back. Exhale, shoot forward. Inhale, we drop. Exhale, knees lift. Inhale, shoot back. Exhale, shoot forward. Inhale, we drop. 2 more. Exhale, knees lift. Inhale, press back. Exhale, shoot forward. Inhale, we drop. Exhale, knees lift. Inhale, shoot back. Exhale, knees hover. And inhale, we drop it all the way down. A little shift of the hips, side to side, little moment here. A little flow sequence to start to expand. Again, to energizing everything with our intention of letting go of anything we are holding on to that will allow us to move into all the things we desire, we want, we crave. And letting go of anything we are holding on to by energizing that space. Okay, little opening here as we start to wind things down. Big toes together, knees wide, just how we started, but we're not going into a child's pose. So right or left palm, can't do lefts and rights today, guys, holy moly. So left palm right underneath left shoulder. Gonna take a little flow here. So inhale, hips pull high, right fingertips reach towards the back. Exhale, we drop it down. So we're making like a half moon here with the arm coming through center. Inhale, opposite side. Exhale, we drop. Just side to side. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale through central. Do 2 more on each side. Inhale. Exhale, hips drop. Inhale, hips pull forward. Exhale, hips drop. 1 more each side. Inhale, shoot forward, hips pull high. Exhale, hips drop. Inhale, hips shoot forward. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, think I did an extra, that's okay. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful job, guys. We are gonna start to come into our last few poses. So we're gonna come forward, drop down to elbows. You can even inch the knees back a bit, untuck the toes, glutes engage, hips pull down towards the mat, landing in our Sphinx. So nice big expansion through lower belly space, even up through the mid belly space, right underneath the chest. And again, feel free to close off the eyes here as we really start to come back inwards energetically. And keeping in your mind's eye that thing, maybe it's not just one thing too, or maybe it's just an energy, but that thing, that something that you are holding on to right now, whatever comes to mind when I say that, trust that it came to mind for a reason and don't question it. Let it be there. But with every inhale, creating space for your body. And with every exhale, just allowing yourself to let go bit by bit, piece by piece. Anything that we may be holding on to, any fear that we may have that is keeping us from moving forward to all the things we desire in our lives. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, releasing the fear that you are not enough. Inhale, filling up, creating space. Exhale, allowing yourself to sit in the emotion that you are enough, that you are worthy of all the things you desire, that you can do anything you desire. There's enough space, You are enough. Nice big breath here. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Filling up. Exhale out the mouth. Let it go. One more pose, side to side. We're going to land in, dropping forehead all the way down. Arms slide open into a T. Just going to shift my mic around for this one. Bending through the right knee. Shifting onto the left line of the body. Nice big opening through the left shoulder. Left side of the chest. Right foot steps behind us. Left side of the head grounded. Nice big expansion here. Giving yourself permission to take action on the things you desire. And again, trusting that whatever it is for you, whatever comes to mind here, came to mind for a reason. And giving yourself permission to move through that fear, move through that uncertainty. You are allowed to feel joy. You are allowed to just, again, enjoy life in every which way that looks like for you. And go after the things you desire most. Coming back through center, opposite side. So we extend that right leg. Left knee bends, rolling over to that right line of the body. Right side of the head drops. Left foot steps behind us. Nice big expansion here through the right side of chest, shoulder, all the way out through the core, the hips, the quad. Coming back into you, coming back into breath, coming back into body. And we unravel back through center, left leg extends. And we're just going to end in this closed off position here energetically so we can really come inwards in these last few moments. So right palm over left or left over right, whatever feels best for you. Forehead is going to drop to palms. Feel free to take a little shift of the hips side to side if that feels really good for you. And we are going to land here and seal our practice with 5 deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Feel free, if you have it in your practice, to engage that Ujjayi breath. With the exhale, that slight audible constriction in the back of your throat, that slow oceanic type breathing. So feel free, either deep inhales and exhales through nose or engage Ujjayi breath. Again, coming back to the intention of the practice of energizing, firing up, strengthening that part of the body that is connected to fear and fear of moving forward, and releasing whatever that may be. So you are giving yourself permission to move into action, move into whatever it is that you desire and that you are worthy of moving through in this life, knowing that it's with you for a reason. And trust that reason. A few more breaths here, connecting into you. And this is where I'm going to leave you today. So I honor you so much for moving and breathing and flowing it out with me today. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.